Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is currently 4:56 a.m. in Camden, South Kakalaki, USA. And I need more coffee. And I'm trying to prop this up so it won't fall backwards the way it usually likes to do. And I know if anybody comes on, they're probably going to ask what I'm doing. So get out my piece of paper now. Since I've already completed this one and I'm on to the next piece of paper. And yay. So this is, if I can get it there, the current graph that I'm working on. And this is a monster. And I knew I wouldn't be able to get on here for once I really get into it, because the color changes a lot. And right now it's not. It's only, according to the pattern, it's only 3 color changes. But I've got more than that because I put a border on it. Therefore, I have 3, 4, 5 color changes. Good morning to whoever's just coming in. I'm not going to be on here too long today, but I'm bored. And I know I haven't been on in a couple days because I've been busy with cleaning and taking trees down. I got one tree down, and I got another one because I put up 3 Christmas trees. And yes, I know you're only just now. Yep, I'm only just now getting my trees down. Hey, Coffee. Oh, Coffee Angel Crafts. Wow. And today is Coffee and Crochet. Well, that's the title. And no, I haven't had enough coffee yet. No, I haven't had too much. I'm running on adrenaline right now. Wintertime, I kind of get a little, well, it can happen in the summertime too, but every once in a while, I get hit with insomnia. So I figured, yeah, might as well get up and not be alone. Oh my goodness. And it is so stinking cold today. I checked the temperature. It's 25 degrees outside. Thankfully, we've got an okay heater and a space heater in my room. And I'm sitting on my heating pad because I'm cold natured. That's what I'm doing, coffee and crochet. The only thing about me, I do have my coffee. You won't see me drinking it because it is over there on my computer desk because I'm a klutz. And if I'm going to spill any coffee, I can clean it up a whole lot easier on that side of the room than I can working on white yarn. I'm like, nope, don't want to take any chances on that. So, what are you working on today? Anything fun, special? Working on something for a friend, family member? Getting ready for spring, Easter? I started working on my Easter, and so far I've got one afghan that I can't call done, even though I'm done with the crocheting part of it. I haven't sewn the back of it in yet. I did a duck, and whenever I get done with it, and it is full, done, complete, whatever, then I'm going to post it on my Instagram and Facebook and get it together for my 2022 album, because last year whenever I was doing my 2021 album, I ended up getting too busy and I didn't post everything in it. And I always like to try to post everything that I made just to see at the end of the year what all I have made during that year. And the graphs and Afghans and whatever that I've completed this year, that's going to go in my 2022 album because I didn't complete them last year. I have a cup holder in my chair, second baby blanket for my oh, for your great grandbaby. Oh, I'm not there yet with the great grands. That will happen many, many, many moons from now. My grandbabies are just 2 and 3. And I had a thought that I lost. But what do you expect? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I forget anyway, so. But I'm hoping this year is going to be a much better year than it has been for so many of us. And I have really, really, really been praying over a lot of things. I know what I was thinking, but I have been praying over a lot of things. And I'm determined, you know what, no matter what comes at anybody this year, stay positive and keep praying. And we're going to get through this, whatever. Because, oh my word, we have already been put through too much. And I'm putting my faith in the Lord. And whatever happens, happens. Because if He'll bring you to it, He will bring you through it. I just hope He will bring me through this Afghan with lots and lots of patience. Because this is a monster. And this is, I want to say 280. I can't see. Hold on. 270, yeah, 280 plus 10, so 290 rows. And so it's going to be, because I added a border, it's going to be 190 across. It is 190 across and 280 top to bottom. A monster. Hold on your project so I can see it. I will. That's what I thought until my son married an older woman. Well, my husband married a younger woman, and I'm going to hold up my project now, even though you cannot tell. Is this the front or the back? Well, this is the back of it so far. What is that? It's a black blob. Yeah, for now. But it's hair. It's the tip of hair. So, you can tell this is going to be massive because that's what I'm doing. And the tips of hair down here at the bottom, let's see if I can get my finger there and show you that little tiny bit of little hair sprigs coming down. I'm about to drop my hook. Don't do that. Get back in there. Those little tiny tips of hair is what that massive black blob is. And I'm trying to get, I mean, I've just been really wanting to crochet. So that's why I haven't done any videos lately. And that, and I'm on the free version of StreamYard. So I only get 20 hours a month. So And because, everything's so tight right now, and we're trying to save as much as we can right now because my husband's got some big projects that he's working on. But one day, I am going to do some kind of video on how to do graphs, because I've got some friends that are like, when are you going to show how to make graphs? Because I love making graphs. I thought, because I've been told, hey, you need to come up with a YouTube channel and you need to do this and you need to do that. So I was confident. I was like, oh yeah, I would really enjoy doing that until I got everything to do it. And I'm like, I enjoy crocheting, but making videos, it's not comfortable. Because of camera placement. So that and editing is not my thing. But with that being said, I will tell you this much. Hey Lisa. Yeah, I've done graphs, a lot of graphs, but it's been a long time since I've made a monster this big. But I will tell you this. This is so far the border on it, it's only 5 single crochet. Yes, I single crochet, so it's going to be a long time. So 5 single crochets, and then I've got on this side 95 in white and then 77 on the end. So I have, big, huge balls of white that are, well, this might fit in a bag, but I'm not doing it yet. But baggies are your friend. And this is what I use to make it easier. I know a lot of people use bobbins, but I don't. I just ball them up and ball them up and ball them up and get, depending on what I need. Like on the ends here, this started off as a massive ball of yarn. And then this one is bigger because I needed more, so I did this one this morning. But for the middle, where I only need, it started with 2, and now I'm on 8, and on that one it doesn't get massive anytime soon. But what I'll do is, and I actually had some black and white already rolled up, but I use Ziploc baggies, because on graphs, big ones especially, the little bobbin things, whatever they're called, they're just not big enough. So you roll them up into balls, and then I put them in the little plastic baggie, and I just pull it out as I need them. But later in this project, here's the one that is not finished, because it's finished. I just haven't sewn the ends in yet, and I don't have that many ends to sew in. On this one, it's a duck, and I'm counting right quick. Of course, I've got the ends to sew in, like the beginning and end. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5 total ends to sew in. And it's just a cute duck, because I thought, what goes better with Easter than cute little ducks. So I'm going to kind of fold this and put it to the side so I can show you what else I got under here. You don't need this, but it does make it easier. But I got a little bin under here. Okay, I say little. It's not that little. But this is the bin I use. I got this from Walmart, and it is too deep. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Width 36 point. I'm not saying the points, but it's 36 inches, so 3 feet long. Almost 17 inches wide, and it's 7.8, almost 8 inches deep. The only thing that I don't like about it is because I'm a small person, so my lap height is only this big. So whenever oh, hey, Coyote! Oh, thank you, Miss Anita. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, let me think. Cody, you have got to type in the word drop. If y'all don't, and I keep forgetting about that thing. If y'all type in the word drop, you can automatically drop your links. And y'all love on one another. Don't say that I can say it, but don't type subscribe. I just get on here. I think it's fun. Anyway, the squirrel. The only thing that I don't like about this bin is, for me, it's too deep. But other than that, I mean, it's great because once I get, and I counted the color changes. I don't remember what it is now, but I'm grabbing up this out of my box. These are all the plastic bags that I have, and what's going to happen is while you're crocheting, right now I don't have to use the box because I don't have that many color changes, but once I get there, then I'm going to have all these little bags, and I'll eventually have so many color changes and with the little bags and everything that whenever you go to turn your work, it's going to get tangled. So I'm trying to get this back under my coffee table. What's going to happen? Let me look for a big long color change row. Because sometimes there's 2 rows of okay, not in this one. Yay! I hate whenever I'm doing a graph and it's like one row will drop, and you might have 2 or 3 rows on paper, but it's only for 1 row to crochet. But eventually I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 color changes. So if you have a whole bunch of little bags, 21 little baggies, and you try to turn, all those little baggies are just going to twist to pieces. So if you're wanting to get into doing graphs, I put that paper in there wrong, and I want it to line up. Oh, I better count. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I got it all kind of witchy wonky now. So here's a supply list for you. Obviously, you're going to need plenty of your yarn, whatever hook size you prefer to use. And I'm going to remark this off right quick because I got my paper out of line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I love using Ziploc bags because it makes it so much easier than if you were to wind it up on one of those little spool things. And then I use my little cheap plastic bags. I want to say I got them from Dollar General or Dollar Tree or somewhere. But they're not actual Ziploc bags because you're going to end up going through a lot. Because, like with these are old and worn out. I have used these I don't know how many times. But you just get the cheap ones because you're not really going to use the Ziploc part because eventually it won't close and it's annoying anyway. But you're going to need your Ziploc bags, whatever yarn you're using. But this is how I do it. A friend of mine that does hers, she uses her tablet, and I can I'll go back and show the lady that I go to on Facebook. She is amazing, sweetest lady. But her name on fake book, as I call it, I don't care. It's Grammons, GRAMMON''S, Grammons Graphs. She is amazing. But what I do, okay, so you got your Ziploc bags, you got your hook, you got your yarn, and my friend, she uses a program on her tablet whenever she downloads her graph, and then she just marks it off on the tablet. I'm not that tech savvy, so what I do, and I can't show you the whole pattern because they are paid for, but her prices, you can't beat them. $3 a pattern. But I got these little report things. They're like for school. And I put those in here. I've got a few more, but I put them in here. Dry erase marker. And that way, as I complete a row, I mark it off. Now, how I do mine is whenever I'm done, I mark it off. And then that one little mark that you see, that's how I do it. I just put, this is the row I am currently on. Now, once it gets to where I'm doing 50 billion different color changes so I don't get confused, a lot of times I'll just mark off a few, work a few, mark those off, and that way I won't get confused. And I think that's all I use. Ziploc bags, yarn, needle. But because what I did start off with initially was I got a photo album that just it was good to start with, but I kept on accidentally writing on the paper, and I want mine to look as new 10 years from now as what I did on the date. And I also got this because just to keep them together. Let's see. Oh, I got StreamYard and going to be doing. I saw that. Oh, I saw that. I'm like, yay. I'm working on your replay now. I've got to see that. Yes, you have got to. I'm telling you, like, obviously, I got on YouTube for crochet. I mean, hello. Did you not catch that with the name? Cuppies Crochet. but, oh my word. I'm like, no. Coyote? Wow. His videos, I have been so amazed. I'm like, We don't have those here. All kinds of different animals, and I'm not going to tell you too much, but because you've got to watch it yourself, because it is amazing. Oh my gosh, there's Mickey Mouse. I don't even want to look at him again. But here's a bunch of patterns here. I did my first live stream from the blind the other day. I've got fine, better reception and camera placement, but it was fun. Oh, yes. Did you see the short after the live stream? I found fresh catch. Not yet. Not yet. I am, or I may have. I don't know, because I'm gonna tell you. I was watching your playlist, and then I fell asleep. So you've got a lot of videos watched, because it was just running on my computer all night long, and I'm not sure what I did and didn't see, because I mean, I'm like, I was entranced. But I did see, okay, I don't know if you remember, because it's been forever and a day ago, but I was watching the one where you got the blue herring, and I was like, wow. But camera placement always, yeah, it is. I'm not good at camera placement. Duh. Y'all aren't blind. Y'all see where my there I am. Y'all see where my camera is. I mean, I'm not, you can only do so much, but I'm gonna tell you this way. My thing, whenever I first started, and I didn't know anything about YouTube, and I still don't, but I found right quick that not everyone, but there are so many people that they're going to love and support you no matter what, and it's okay to mess up, because we're human. That's what we do. We mess up and we goof, but you get in with the right people. Huh? With the right people, boy, did I ever do that. Matt Coyote, I'm bringing you up again. I don't care. Anita, oh my goodness. I love your wife. She is the sweetest. But Dingo, I need to know, how is Dingo doing? Dingo is Coyote's best dog in the whole wide world. Oh my goodness, that baby is precious. Blue Heron was not happy about that trap scare. No, was not. I certainly was not. But I'm gonna tell you what, I have enjoyed watching your video. I'm like, especially the bear. Especially the bear. It took me forever to get through watching all of your videos. But the bear, I was like watching them, because there's 2 videos of the bears, and I would watch it and then have to go back and watch it again and again and again and again. And I sent that to my friend Christy and my brother. I was like, y'all, this is too cool, because if we get a bear here where I live, which we have, but it's rare, everybody and the mama and the brother, everybody, they're flipping out. There's a bear, because I mean, this is the city. It's not a big city like Chicago or anything like that. Thank the Lord. I don't like the city, whatever. Nothing against Chicago, just living in the city after I've been sitting here watching all these homesteader, prepper, hunting, trapping, all this. I'm going, man. But there's only one problem with me going there. It's too cold. I don't do cold weather. But man, the bears and the coyotes, I mean, I know we have coyotes and cats and all that, but we don't have them like other states do. But it's cool. I've enjoyed looking at all the animals on there. Yeah. What time is it for me? It is 5:24 a.m. Wait a minute. So that means Coyote, it's like 3. Okay, it's 5:30, okay? So it's 3:30 there in Washington? He's moving slow like me. Man, I can't get over that. That is the best dog. The other night when you screamed bear, the other night when you screamed bear, I thought it was out your window. I was saying, get your weapon. I didn't know you were watching my video. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you what, if you know, whenever you're on the Facebook and there's memories pop up, that would be the funniest memory if YouTube did the same thing. So Coyote, which is the rights trapping, I'm sitting there and Coyote's doing this panel on his StreamYard, and I'm up on panel and he's on panel, and I can't remember because my mind went blank after that. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm running this playlist on my tablet. So here's my tablet laying on the table, and this is my computer. And I saw something out of the corner of my eye on the tablet, and I looked down, like everything being on camera, anybody watching me, anything, whatever, it just went out the window. I was in my own world at this point because I looked down at my tablet and then I'm hearing the voices, but it's not clicking with me. They're like, what? I'm like, that's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. And then vaguely I understand, get your weapon, do the whatever, and then there's a bear, and oh no, I'm sorry. Back to reality. No, I just saw the bear on the tablet, and oh, you're watching I thought it was a real bear. And I was like, well, it is. That you recorded, that it's on your channel. And I'm flipping. It was hilarious. I'm all over the place. So, you know, that moment where you're sitting there and then all of a sudden you see something out of the corner. Squirrel. Well, it wasn't no squirrel. That was a daggone huge bear. And I'm like, oh. And then of course, then they're laughing at me with me. But I'm like, oops, sorry. But you know, you're sitting there watching this video, you know, and it's black and white and it's at night, you know, and there's, you know, if you're watching a night camera thing, um, squirrel moment, like a hunting camera, deer camera, something like that, and it's black and white, and you're just sitting there watching it, that's boring. But that's the thing on coyotes, it's like you don't have to sit there and watch that. He's going to show you what he saw. So I'm like, everything that he posts, I'm going, what's next? Because you don't have to sit there and wait and watch and be bored. The bear was not boring by any stretch. Washington. Yep, Washington. It's 9:30 p.m. here on a Wednesday night for me. And oh, so you're almost to Thursday. Wow. Utah. I thought Washington was Pacific. It was a mom and a cub. I called them Scooby and Shaky. Oh my goodness. They broke my trip. No! No, No, that's illegal. They need to be like put in animal. I can't say that. Y'all know what I mean. Don't come at me. They need to be put in animal jail. But don't any animal rights people come for me, because I'm not saying put an animal behind bars. I don't think anybody here would be like that anyway. But that's illegal. Like, I love watching your trail cams. And thank you for telling me they're trail cams. I forget what they're called again later. Don't you worry about that. And I'll be like, the camera things. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Even if you don't, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Okay. I need more coffee or a nap. And this is ridiculous. I get on here and I'm like, I want to get done with this Afghan ASAP. And then I get on here and y'all make me forget what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's y'all's fault, but I'm gonna blame you. And this is tough because I did a yarn change earlier. Oh, I just goofed and fixed it. Put them in a zoo. No, don't put them in a zoo. Don't put them in a zoo. Don't put them in a zoo. I'm not a. We have a zoo. We got zoos here, and something. I break my truck. Bush never play. Oh, okay, good. So we get to watch more stuff. Definitely me anyway, because I'm telling you, I'm addicted to your channel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm addicted to a few. Um, yes, not from being a Thursday. I showed them a video and they loved it, so they gave me the camera. Good, good. I told you that video was stinking awesome. Put them in my freezer. Man. Oh, yeah, but here, yeah, we do have a zoo. Um in Columbia. But I was thinking another one that we have, the big cat, whatever. No, I'm not in Florida, thankfully. We're getting this crazy, but I can't think of the guy's name. But y'all know who, if y'all seen anything about it, y'all know who he is. The I can't remember his name, but the guy in Myrtle Beach, because I'm in South Carolina, he was on that crazy thing with the Tiger King fella. We've got him here. I didn't know it until I saw that, and I'm like, okay. And a lot of people, my husband and daughter, they're like, Mom, I can't believe you watched that, because as much foul language as they have on there, and I'm not into that at all. But that was one of those shows, it's like you don't want to watch, because I really didn't, but you can't look away, so I had to. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all hit the thumbs up. See, I forget. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Sparkling Idea. I can talk. Sparkling Ideas Vlogs. Oh, okay. Sparkling Ideas Vlogs. And you just reminded me of my mom with the letters, like the initials of that, SIV, and my mother's name is Sylvia. Okay. Another squirrel moment here. Y'all hit the word, or hit the word. Oh, I need more coffee. Type the word drop. Type the word drop so that y'all can visit one another's homes, we'll say, and love on one another. I don't have patience to do that, but I love hand stitching quilts or dresses or things like that. See, boo, See, we need to trade up because I really, really, really do not like sewing at all. And whenever I get done with this, I'll have a whole bunch of ends to sew in. So, yeah, we need to trade. I crochet and you can sew in all those ends. I really don't like sewing to the point to where I enjoy looking at things. Don't get me wrong. I love looking at sewing machines and all the odds and ends and I can't remember what they're called. It'll come to me. Um, but I like looking at all. When I know it starts with an N, I think. But I love looking at all that. I love looking at the materials and everything else. But I don't enjoy sewing. And years ago, every time I would go into our Walmart, every time I was in the craft section, there was a certain sewing machine that every time I went in there, I had to look at it. And I would be like, one day, one day. But I didn't say anything more than that. I'd just be going, one day. Because I was basically talking to myself out loud, but in my head after the one day. One day, and I'm thinking, one day I'm going to find someone that loves to sew and I'm going to be friends with them. That way, one day they will get this sewing machine and I can just sit there quietly. Yes, I can be quiet. Imagine that. It does happen. But one day you're going to have this and I'm just going to sit there quietly and watch you sew because I love watching people do things. Like, as much as I love crocheting, um, I love, love, love watching other people crochet. It's just, I don't know, maybe that's what one reason that got me wanting to learn so much is because I love watching other people. But that, anyway, that was my thought. One day, etc. I'm gonna see you doing this and whatever, whatever. And I didn't think maybe I could go on YouTube watch them, but my husband took that one day and not hearing the rest of everything in my head. One day, and then I would shake my head and I had the thoughts going, but he took that as in, oh, she wants a sewing machine. So I'm not thinking. And then one year for Christmas, he gets this box, and I had no idea what it was. I really did not know until I opened it, and then I felt so terrible because I hate sewing. And I felt horrible because I had to fake it. And later, years later, I told him. So I opened up this big box, and I'm like, oh, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did this. Thank you so much. And inside I'm going, I can't believe you did that. Well, I guess it was my own fault that you wasted it. I did use it a little bit, not much, because I don't like sewing. My mom taught me how to sew and cross stitch, and grandmother taught me how to crochet. And when I got it in the Navy, it helped me out a lot. I've got a thought on that. We ladies at church normally get together to do some projects for fundraising. We hand stitch quilt a lot. Navy, that was my thought. See, I have been watching you, and I remember. I won't remember for long, but Navy stands for Never Again Volunteer Yourself. Did I get it right? Did I get it right? I'm telling you, I'm not saying I'm addicted. I'm not a stalker, Coyote. Why would you think that? I'm telling you, I'm hooked. And by the way, I'm gonna have to look for somebody else that needs hours because I'm telling you, I'm not a stalker. Anita, you can rest easy. Y'all are way too cold for there. I ain't coming for you because I'm 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 poor anyway. I ain't going anywhere. I'm a homebody. I ain't gonna stalk you down and hunt you or whatever. I'm just gonna stalk you on the YouTube. Promise you that. But yeah. Um I'm doubting I'm gonna be making any real videos soon because I don't want anything to feel like a job, and right now I am enjoying making this. And this is day 2 of making this. It's gonna take me a little while. Um no, I'm not the one where it's like, oh, it took me weeks to make that. No, it's unless anything comes up, um it doesn't take me weeks to make anything because this is all I do. Um, good morning. Oh, oh my goodness. Think Dragon. Okay. I don't know if this link is up here, but you're another one I'm addicted to. The other day I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go. I gotta go. I wanted to stay for your live, but I was like, come on, all you gotta do is say think Dragon. Oh my gosh. Y'all hit type the word drop in there for me. Please do, because y'all have got to go and check him out because I'm telling you what, I'm like a 2-year-old. I'm not even joking. Whenever he comes on and he's doing his lives, I'm like, come on, just say it. And then I cannot say it to save my life. But I'm like a 2-year-old. He says, think dragon. The way that he says it, I'm like a 2-year-old, like whenever I go to oh, what is it? The dirt track race. My brother, he teases me relentlessly because I'm a quiet person at home. I know y'all don't believe it, but I am at home. Um, oh, I thought I saw something else and I didn't. Yeah, y'all got the flame. I forgot. Whenever you go in, you got to do the flame. That's just the coolest thing. I'm addicted to so many of y'all. You just don't know. But anyhow, whenever I'm at home and I'm gonna shut up, I'm sorry. A lot of people don't like that word. As soon as I said it, I realized because I don't want my grandchildren and anyway. But I'm gonna hush and y'all listen. Nothing. That's how my house is like. Probably, I won't say 85 now. I'll say our home is 75% silence because I don't do well with a lot of talk, I don't listen to the radio much. I don't do much TV. Now, this is what you will hear whenever it's not, if they'll start talking again. They will in a second. But I'll listen to the scanner. Self-care official. Greetings and host everyone. Thank you so much. See, I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm like always listening to everybody else. I enjoy watching other people, and not that I don't want to succeed. Um, it'll happen. If it happens, it happens. If not, it does. But I do. I really enjoy watching other people succeed and helping other people. It's just that's just who I am. But 75% of the time, it's really, really, really quiet in my home. I am doing wonderful, 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 and I hope you are too. And I hope everybody is warm. Howdy at Self-Care Fish. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Coyote. Type drop so we can everybody love on you and you love on everybody else. And but I will say this. See, that's the scanner going off. I turned it up so y'all could hear what it usually sounds like. What's going on?
Will you give me a call, please? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it back down now. But you'll hear if you're in my home without me on here, that's what you're gonna hear. Oh, thank you, Lisa, because I'm a quiet person. Usually, I mean, I like my quiet, my peace and quiet. But even with the scanner, bleh, I'm tenderhearted. And a lot of people local, they're like, hey, I'm hearing a bunch of sirens, or this is going on. I'm hearing fire and ambulance or police or whatever. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And a lot of times I'm like, I have no idea. They're like, well, you got a scanner. Yeah, well, I was hearing some things earlier and it broke my heart. So I had to turn it off, and I hadn't turned it back up. I had to turn it off and go pray. Because after you hear so much, whenever, if you anything like me, you can't take it. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear any more negative. But sometimes I do hear really, really, really wonderful, positive things on there. And it just makes me so happy and joyful, and I'm so uplifted by it. Then I have to turn it down because I'm like, nope, I don't want to hear anything negative. I'm tip top at the top of the world like a kid at Christmas. I love hearing other people happy, and that's just me. Just like yesterday. Boy, I got a thrill yesterday. I used to listen to one all the time, but now I spend too much time checking traps and calling coyotes. Oh, that was a trip. Oh, I was like, wow, look at that. That was cool. He caught a coyote in a trap, and he was howling at the coyote and had the coyote calling back. He was howling and barking. That was the coolest thing. That was cool. Y'all type drop, don't forget. But whenever you do go to another person's house, so to speak, um make sure you click on a video. I have found this, it works, because I know a lot of times if you just click on somebody else's home channel, you can click on it, you can subscribe, you can hit the bell, you can do whatever it is that you do. But comment on a video, comment on it. That way it'll stick. Then you're glued to that person, if that makes sense. Because, I had a lot of people that like, yeah, I'll subscribe to you. I got you. I got you. I got you. In somebody else's chat or whatever. And then don't immediately go back to that person. Wait 24 to 48 hours. Then go back to that person, especially if they didn't like comments, do whatever, just go and look and see who have loved on your channel over the past, after you wait 24 to 48, and then subscribe back to them. But the best thing to make it stick, always leave a comment. It helps. It helps a lot. Baby, I got to go in a minute too. Okay, Cuppy, I'm going to have heaps to do before I watch another live. Love chatting. You too, Lisa. I have to go. Have a great day, everybody. And Lisa, have a wonderful evening. Think Dragon, hello. Before you go, don't forget one last time. I'm gonna bug you to pieces. Type drop. I keep saying hit. Don't hit nothing. That would hurt. But type drop so that everybody can love on everybody. And I'm getting ready to have to go love up on my coffee because it's way over there on the other side of the room. And it's cold. And I only get so many hours on this, what you call it, StreamYard. You only get 20 hours on the free. And right now, I don't feel the need to pay the $10 a month for it. I might later, but I don't. I enjoy doing the lives. I enjoy going to other people's lives, but whenever you're on somebody else's, you can get up, go to the bathroom, go grab coffee, do whatever it is you're gonna do. You can do you, but whenever you doing I can't say I can't, and I don't want anybody to get bored with me. Like, I don't get bored with none of y'all. I promise you that. But you know what I'm talking about. You got self-esteem. Like, is this person, And I appreciate y'all because I know y'all love me and I love y'all. Period. Um, but yeah, camera placement. Yeah, I'm not so good about the camera placement either because I know it's like I want to get on here and crochet, but you can't get in close enough on the phone for that, and zooming in and zooming out and all that good stuff. And I don't know how to hook up my camera. I got a video camera, but I don't know how to, or if it's possible. I'm not a tech person, but I don't know if it's possible to do a live anything on mine because I'm not good with all that stuff. But like I keep saying, one day I'll figure it all out. One day, one day, one day. And that one day will come. I'm not the one that, you say one day and you don't. Well, one day, because I said one day I'll figure out the StreamYard and I'm getting better at it. One day I'll figure out the Nightbot and I finally got it doing what I want to do. I'm not into any fancy whatever, but I just want to be able to do like I saw Big Matt do, how he does his. I like it. You hit drop and out pop everybody's links so everybody can love on everybody. That's the only reason why I wanted it. But anyhow, y'all aren't watching. I've got two people. No, I'm not complaining. I know everybody's got to go, and I do too. I got things I got to do. I need to get coffee because it's cold, and I'm gonna need coffee because I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows done today, and I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. So 2, 3, 4 hours, and I've only done 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've been up for 4 hours, and I've only done 5 rows. But it's a big Afghan. There's a lot of crocheting across. 180, and I added a border 190, so 190 stitches. That takes a little while. But anyhow, I'm going. And if anybody's coming on live, y'all go ahead and let us know and we will run over to your channel. If anybody needs hours, let me know. Cause yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything, and I can pull you up on a tab to help you catch your hours in. Oh, and everybody's gone. Yep, I got one person. But if you just coming in, type the word drop. It'll share your channel thing on here. Everybody will click on it. come love on you. And I'm getting ready to go because I done been on here an hour, and I think for me, an hour's enough. I can't sit a long time anyway, and after an hour, I'm like, yep, I got to get up. I got to walk. I can't sit here. I get stiff. But I do enjoy watching other people's lives, so I can be up and down. And I am not telling y'all don't do them long lives because I enjoy them. And I'll watch it on my computer or listen to it. And then whenever I'm on my phone, I'll grab up my phone and take it with me, whether I'm not taking it in the bathroom because that's just not me. But if I need more coffee, y'all going in the kitchen with me, y'all making breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, whatever you call it, y'all going with me and y'all doing everything with me. So, or if I'm going outside, y'all going outside, and I'll sit here and have to look while I'm walking, going, oh, don't let me step in a hole. But I enjoy watching other people, and I do. So if anybody's going live, let me know. My name is Pretty Searchable. I don't like drop my link in other people's. Honey, you are more than welcome to. If you ever want to, you go right on ahead. And so far, I hadn't seen any of them crazy bot people in here, so. And I keep forgetting about them things. But anyhow, I've been on here an hour, and I'm boring myself to pieces. So y'all have a good one, and I love each and every one of y'all. And enjoy your day, host. One love. That's right. And I love y'all. Every one of y'all. I ain't got to know you to love you. And I love every one of y'all. So y'all have a very lovely morning, noon, or night. And God bless you all. Love y'all. Bye.